it's vlogging Hafeezat. I am currently waiting for the bus to take me into the city to go to school. I'm very excited. I'm gonna try and keep this vlog not too long. Oftentimes I like overshare, so we're just gonna do a bit more of showing and less telling, and yeah, we'll see how this first week of classes goes.
I don't wanna waste my time. I guess I started thinking right. Depressed when I'm low at night. I guess I got a screwed up life. I know I'm not thinking right. I know I'm not acting right, but I know I messed up a little bit. I think I'm used to this ish. I think I've had enough with it. I lost track of time. Yeah, running out of time. Right behind the line. I got many things stopping up my grind. I think I've had enough with it. Seem hazy, yeah.
Hello, it is a lot later in the day. It's been a long day. Honestly, I've been a bit too busy to like properly like vlog and chat to the camera. So this is my first time chatting with you guys all day. So hi, if you're new here, I'm Hafeezat. Nice to meet you. And I am a grad student. So I just wanted to give a bit more of a background about like, you know, what I'm doing and everything like that. And like, I haven't vlogged in a while, like I said, so I'm gonna be like maybe looking back and forth a little bit, so just excuse me and my wandering eyes. So I'm a grad student. I am going to be going to grad school for like the next year and a half. I'm not going to be disclosing where I'm going, although it's probably going to be able to be found anywhere anyways. So if you're really interested, you can find it, but I really don't care. Just don't pull up on me, please. I value my safety. But I'm going to be studying journalism. Specifically solutions journalism. We don't call it solutions journalism at my school, but that's basically what it is. And what solutions journalism does is it's basically rooted in bringing journalism back to the people, you know, sharing real authentic stories and not exploiting, you know, the general public for content. Everything that I'm very, very strong and passionate about. Now, I am not a traditional journalist by any means, but I chose this program because it's not just journalism itself that I'm learning. I'm learning about writing. I'm learning about ethics. I'm learning about legality. I'm learning about data. I'm learning about coding, audio, visual, all of these things that makes me a well-rounded content creator, which is what I strive to do. I've kind of come to the realization that I really enjoy, you know, strategizing content, creating content, etc. So I want to be like a creative strategist, a creative producer in the near future. And while this program is rooted in journalism, I feel like it's definitely going to help me get to where I want to be in terms of my creative strategy, creative production type work. So yeah, I'm going to school in New York. I commute pretty much every day. I have class every day except Friday and including Saturday. But thankfully, I only have one class a day. So as soon as I'm done with class, I'm able to go back home. But what I like about being in the city is that I'm able to kind of explore if I want to. I also have a lot of family that live in the state. So if I decide that I don't want to come home one day, I have some place where I know I can go and like sleep for the night. which is really fun. But I'm super duper excited to just be in New York and kind of just experiencing this new chapter in my life as a grad student, and being at home, because I was worried about, like, with the pandemic and everything, how is it going to be in terms of like my individuality and my independence while living at home with my parents. And I'm very grateful that my school is requiring us to be vaccinated and is requiring us to wear masks inside, unless we're eating, of course. So I feel very safe. My classes are relatively small. There's no more than like 15 people in my classes, and we're all spaced out generally. And knowing that everybody's either vaccinated or getting tested consistently until they're able to upload their vaccinations really makes me happy. And I think we're going to be able to stay safe throughout the next couple of months. So like I said, I have no class tomorrow, so I probably won't vlog tomorrow, but I might share some other things. But I'm going to be going to class on Saturday, and then I will probably just share more about like my decision of going to grad school, why I chose it, and other things that I did in order to prep for grad school during COVID. Since I know a lot of folks are, if not going to grad school, they are starting undergrad or getting back into the classrooms at their undergrad. And it's a really exciting but really, really scary moment. So I want to show you guys how I prepped for it personally, and what decisions it took for me in order to come to where I am. So I think that's it for today. I will see you all on Saturday. Bye. Always answer your alarms, or else you're gonna be like me, out of breath, trying to get to class on time. Or, well, the bus to get to class on time. God.
Got invited to any parties. I just sit out from the in crowd and stay within my boundaries. I'd hang with my friends and it was great. We'd go out but not that late, and I really love it, never want to change. But sometimes I can't help but think, am I missing out on something I don't have? Cause I don't wanna give up being good to be bad. I just want some insight on the life of the average teenage dog, one who looks like on the outside that she just has it all. I know that it doesn't matter in the end, but sometimes I feel I'm on the outside looking in. I'm happy where I'm at, so I won't get too vocal, but sometimes I wonder what it's like to be a little bit more social. Not trying to complain, I am just a little curious, cause I see the picture, see the post. Reckless me, not even close, cause why would I be something that I'm not? I should be happy with the friends I've got, but these thoughts still come to mind, and I can't help but wondering sometimes, am I missing out on something I don't have? Cause I don't wanna give up being good to be bad, but I bet if I was there I wouldn't care. I'd dance but I'd stay low. Kids all raising cups while I'm in the back staring at my phone, and I know that it doesn't matter in the end, but sometimes I feel I'm on the outside looking in.
My earbuds are connected, but I had to move from the park that I was at because there was two bees, and they just started attacking me, and they would not leave me alone. So I literally packed up all my stuff and I was like, I'm moving, because I wasn't ready to go home yet, but I was also not about to sit down and just like be inundated with bees. So here we are in the middle of Golda Square. I'm a mess. I'm sorry. I've never been stung by a bee before, and I'm not trying to get stung anytime soon because I don't know if I'm allergic or not. So why would I take that chance? I'm not doing it. So I just got off the phone with Olamide because I bought him a painting, and I'm gonna insert it like here or there or something like that. I bought a street painting, very touristy of me, but it was really cute, and Olamide loves basketball, and it was very reminiscent of basketball, so I got that for him. and I can also insert the artist, like their Instagram too, so you guys can go follow him and like support his work. It was really nice. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the next bus to come to take me home. It's coming at 2, so I'm just chilling outside for the time being because Port Authority is not commuter friendly, and it needs a lot more like seating, and there are places outside of like the restaurants that they have in Port Authority. Like I could wait at the Starbucks, but like I don't feel like waiting at the Starbucks. So there's a lot of pigeons around, and I'm worried that they're gonna like attack me. I just don't like the outdoors, but I have to get used to it, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I actually wanted to just kind of like sit down and chat more about like school, what I'm doing, etc. And I'm probably gonna do a little bit more of it when I get home too. I want to like show you guys like how I prepped for school and whatnot. I'm gonna be taking my hair out today, so I'll probably just do it while I'm doing that, and you guys can also see that process. I don't know if anybody cares, but I don't mind showing that because it's a part of my experience as a black woman, so I will be sharing that. Also, before I continue, one of the pluses about like being in New York is that nobody really gives a shit about what you're doing, because there's so many people who are doing so many different things. So like I feel kind of comfortable just kind of like vlogging and talking to myself, because like there's bound to be somebody doing something the same or similar or even a bit more weirder than me. So it's a fun time for the most part. So like I said, I am going to school this year in the city. I am a grad student here, and I'm really excited about it because I feel like the work that I'm trying to do, which is like, you know, like speak to underserved communities and everything like that, and do like reporting and, you know, content creation, is accessible here in New York. Just because there's so many different types of people and there's so many different types of communities to kind of tap into that I don't think get enough service when it comes to media and whatnot. So that's what I'm basically learning at school, and I'm learning about like, you know, data journalism, reporting with these communities, the ethics and the legalities of all of this stuff, and it's all really pretty exciting things. I just got out of my data journalism class today, and I'm excited because we're going to be learning about like coding and stuff like that, and at the end we're going to like make our own website out of like HTML and CSS, which is something that I wanted to learn for a long time but I haven't had the chance to, and I am super duper excited for that. So the reason why I kind of like decided to go to grad school was because I have kind of been in a perpetual state of being a part-time employee or being a, you know, intern, and I felt like there were still a lot of skills that I needed to learn when it came to journalism and content creation, because I'm not like a traditional journalist by any means, but there's still a lot of things that I want to like learn at school. So I was like, okay, I found this program. This program was literally exactly what I wanted to do. It had the same exact values that I wanted, and it wasn't super duper expensive, and I was like, okay, this is worth it. Let me just do it. It's only a year and a half, so I'm not even going to be in school for too long. I'll be done by next December, and then I'm off to doing whatever I want to do. And I think having this on my resume, as well as like the projects that I'm going to be able to complete, are definitely going to kind of give me a stronger push to be a better candidate in terms of the jobs that I look for. But then not only that, there's so many people that you're able to connect with and so many people that you're able to network with that I'm hopefully going to be able to get a job by the end of my school year, or even before the school year ends. You know, like all schools, really, they kind of require us to do a summer internship. So I'll have to do a summer internship as well, which I'm looking forward to because we have so many internship opportunities here in the city and outside of the city as well, considering COVID, and some people are still working remotely. So that's fun. But there's a lot of industry professionals that work at my school. There's a lot of industry professionals that my school is aware of, that they have connections with. So I think it's going to give me an opportunity to kind of just like put my name out there with certain people. And yeah. Anyways, that's a little bit about it. I'm kind of getting self-conscious now with my phone, and I'm going to be heading to Port Authority soon to catch the bus home. So I'm going to share more and just chat a bit more once I'm at home and I'm taking my hair out. So I will see you guys back in Jersey. Hello. It is Sunday. I went to a random baby's birthday party yesterday. Literally as soon as I walked into the house, my mom was like, I'm going to the Bronx to see somebody's baby for their birthday. Do you want to come? I was like, yes. So all the stuff that I had planned to do yesterday, I did not do it because by the time I got home, I was tired. I knocked out at like 10. It was done. But it's okay. I got good food, you know. Very Nigerian of me to show up to somebody's house that I don't know the person, but it is what it is. So it is Sunday now, like I said, and we are going to be taking out my hair now versus doing it before. Just a disclaimer, these have been in for 6 weeks. I don't typically really wash my hair when I have my hair in braids, just because then my hair will poof up, it'll get frizzy and stuff. But I wanted to give that disclaimer, so if y'all see any like griminess or whatever as I'm like pulling the braids out, it's just dust. It accumulates. Please don't come for me, okay? I got scissors. We're gonna start chopping, and like I said yesterday, I want to chat a bit more about just like my feelings about going to school, COVID, all of those things. And yeah, okay, so first and foremost, I am, like I said yesterday, I'm really excited to be back in school, which is kind of weird because like I'm going to a school where I'm not in class with anybody that I know. I know some of like my classmates because some of them went to high school with me, which is really cool, but like they're not in my major. So we're kind of missing each other. But yeah, I'm excited to be in school. I'm excited to be doing this and whatnot because, like I said yesterday, I feel like it's really gonna like help me in terms of my career. And also, I kind of missed in-person interactions, and I think doing class, especially in person, is going to kind of like wake me up again and kind of force me to kind of be, I guess, more attentive, because my attention span has not been the best since COVID. I mean, it's always been terrible, but at least being in person kind of made me feel like I was being held accountable by like peers, professors, etc. Like if I didn't bring something into class or I didn't submit something and I came to class the next day, like I knew I would have to face the music. But with COVID, I haven't really had to face that music. I've just had to face emails that I can just be like, okay, and then move on. So yeah, so hair's cut. Let's get started. But yeah, I am excited to be in school. In terms of preparation via COVID, my school is requiring everybody to be vaccinated no later than September 15th, I believe, which is 2 weeks from now or so. And I support 100% because the vaccine works, folks. Like, the only reason why we have people who are breaking through the vaccine and still getting COVID is because there's not enough people taking the vaccine. And you have to really just do everything, like take the vaccine, wear your mask, keep company that is very close to you. Don't like, you know, be around spaces that are like with a lot of people you don't know all the time, because you don't know what they're doing and everything like that. But you know, not everybody's listening to every single thing. Even me myself, unfortunately, because I am a commuter student, I now have to, you know, oh, this is kind of a look. Ooh. I love that. Unfortunately, I have to, like, you know, be in public spaces every day. So, like, I have to go on the bus. I have to be in Port Authority. I have to be in class. Like, I'm surrounded constantly by folks that I might not know. And it's scary. It's definitely scary. But even though I am fully vaccinated, I'm also going to make sure that I get tested at least once a week, whether it's via my school or it's via anywhere else, like near my town, whatever the case may be. So you see the dust that I was talking about? Yeah, that's typically what happens. Okay, I just brought my phone down because I didn't like the angle that it was at. But anyways, yeah, so in terms of COVID, that's what we're doing right now. We don't know how the Delta variant is going to be impacting us, but we're going to try and do things in person for as long as possible. And besides that, in terms of like maybe events and whatnot, they're going to be trying to do them in an outdoor setting. But my school has been very, very serious about dealing with the Delta variant and dealing with COVID safely. Like, we were supposed to have an end of orientation barbecue this week. We didn't have it because of the variant. We were supposed to meet together, like my major, we were supposed to meet at my supervisor's house, and we didn't. They instead went to a beer garden, but I don't drink, so I was not gonna go. So different things like that is what like my school system is like doing, which is really cool. And any events that like do happen in smaller amounts like are typically happening outside. But part of journalism work is reporting and being in contact with folks, and you know, we're gonna have to definitely be in person to do those things, but they're also trying to give us the option to like, you know, do things virtually via the phone, etc. Things that can just like, you know, be as flexible as possible, because not everybody wants to be in person and not everybody wants to do things in person. My school is in a hybrid situation right now, so some folks are taking classes online while other folks are taking classes in person. All of my classes are in person, which I was actually surprised about. I thought I was gonna have at least 1 or 2 things online, but I don't really mind it. It's just the only annoying part is like, again, like commuting and going onto the bus, but it's okay. In terms of my personal COVID measures, I will show you guys my bag when I'm done, but I literally packed up to the brim. So I have like wipes of different types, I have disinfecting spray, I have my hand sanitizer, both the gel and the spray form. I always keep an extra mask in my bag, and I always wear my cloth mask when I'm on the bus and everything like that, because I am taking this as seriously as possible so I don't bring anything home to my family. I want us to be in person for the entire like 16 months of my program, because my program ends next December. It's a really quick thing, which is another reason why I decided to do it, was because it's quick. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's definitely, you know, quick, efficient, but also really packed up with knowledge, which I'm super excited to obtain and kind of internalize and learn about different things when it comes to journalism. So I can't wait for it. But also, me personally, I think it was just also the idea that like I don't want people to be able to say that I'm not who I know I am. And while obviously a degree doesn't necessarily mean much these days, it still means a lot, especially when it comes to like legacy platforms. A lot of places still do require a bachelor's. A lot of places require a bachelor's and master's if you want to have that higher salary. And I want to be able to do work that is good and do work that is just, while also not having to live paycheck to paycheck, which I kind of am right now. I'm very grateful because I'm staying with my parents, so I don't really have to pay rent or anything like that, but I still have my own personal expenses and everything that I do. And it's kind of hard when you are only working part-time, and you're only working part-time, even though the hourly rate is good. Because you're working part-time, you're not making as much as you want to in order for like your livelihood to be significant. So I'm hoping that this degree kind of like not only helps me in terms of kind of being considered official, but I also hope that I learned so many different new skills that I'm able to add to my resume and just add to myself personally, because it's not just only going to help me in terms of job prospects, but it'll also help me in terms of personal projects. I plan on making more documentaries, I plan on doing more interviews, I plan on doing all of those things, and I want to learn how to do them in the right way. Anyways, that's pretty much all I really wanted to say about this. I'm really excited to be back in school. I'm not really excited to make new friends, because making new friends is scary and it's hard, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna talk more about that like in a couple videos down as I get used to like being in school and being in spaces with people I don't know. But I'm excited for the opportunity to network and meet with like-minded folks. I think that's something that's super important to me. And I'm excited to create projects in class that I'm going to be able to kind of show as proof of my capabilities and my skills and the work ethic that I have. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be doing this for like the next, I don't know how long. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna get a comb because doing it with my fingers is a lot harder and takes a bit more time. But yeah, so that's all from me. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be having a lot more videos in relation to me in school coming in the near future. Vlogs don't really do too well here on my channel because I guess not everybody's really interested in my daily life like that, which is fine. So those might be a bit limited, but I'm going to try and make them when I can, when I feel like it, because it's my channel. I can do what I want, and hopefully it resonates with somebody, or hopefully it piques somebody's interest. I'm also thinking about getting a vlog camera if I decide to like vlog soon. I do have a smaller camera, like the camera that I use to make my main videos, but I'm thinking I might maybe get another camera because the other camera that I have outside of my main video camera is for photography. So we'll see. Cameras are expensive, but they're so much fun, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is all. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're back at school. You know, let me know in the comments if you're in person, if you're hybrid, if you're online, how it's going. Everybody stay safe. Good luck this year. It's going to be a roller coaster. I really hope that everybody's able to kind of have their desires fulfilled in terms of school, and just be safe. Be safe and be smart, and we will get through this, hopefully. All right, that's all. Goodbye.